What's up, guys? Review 23 here, and instead of a review video today, I thought I would do a ranking video today. And I'm gonna go over the first four Night of the Living Dummy books, which is Night of the Living Dummy, Night of the Living Dummy 2, Night of the Living Dummy 3, and Bride of the Living Dummy. And yeah. At the number four spot, is Night of the Living Dummy 3. Not a Living Dummy 3 was an alright story. I just didn't like how the way things ended there with the cousin blaming the two siblings for the whole horrible nightmare, even though it wasn't them. I didn't like that. And also it kind of it kind of goes all downhill when it comes to the second half of the story. But I really enjoyed the relationship between the two siblings and the cousin for some of the parts. And I do enjoy Slappy's more villainous moments in this story. But overall, if I had to rate Night of the Living Dummy 3, I would give it a 6 out of 10. Number 3. At number 3, I would go with Night of the Living Dummy 1. I really enjoyed Night of the Living Dummy 1. It's just that Night of the Living Dummy 1 has had some moments in there that were the basically almost the whole entire book. It was just Lindy playing a joke on Chris, but that, like, almost near the ending of the story, that's when the whole creepiness starts from there. But overall, it's still a really good story. I just wish it could have put more effort and not have almost the whole story be a joke. But if I had to rate Not a Living Dummy, it's still a creepy story. It's such a good story, but I really wish it could have been better. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Now, at number 2, I would have to go with Bride of the Living Dummy. Now, Bride of the Living Dummy is very different from the first three Not a Living Dummy books. However, the whole Mariella Slappy relationship is kind of, I guess you could call it okay. It was kind of boring, actually. I didn't really get that whole type of stuff on what it was going at. However, I do enjoy most of the characters in here. I do enjoy the big sister and her friend, and how they want to be more talented and all that. But overall, I enjoyed this story and I really did think it was good. But just like with Night of the Living Dummy 3, the ending was kind of mid. The ending was mid, but at least the ending was better than Night of the Living Dummy 3 had. So yeah. If I had to rate Bride of the Living Dummy, I would give it an 8 out of 10. At number 1, I'm going with Night of the Living Dummy 2. Night of the Living Dummy 2 builds up more to Slappy's villainous, how he keeps ruining Sarah's room, how he keeps ruining Amy's life, and just basically causing chaos at Amy's house. And everybody thinks Amy is very crazy that Slappy is doing all this stuff, which Amy's parents and family doesn't believe them. Once they find out that they do believe in Amy, that they saw Slappy for themselves, they do believe him. And you could see that it was kind of getting a happy ending, but there was something. Earlier in the story, before Slappy, Amy had another ventriloquist called Dennis, and Dennis's head keeps popping out, and eventually leads to Amy getting Slappy. And so at the ending, at the ending, Jed, I think his name is Jed, he's supposed to go after Slappy dressing up as Dennis. I thought that was kind of funny. And they realize that Jed has been sleeping, taking a taking a nap, and whenever they realize that Jed didn't do it, it suddenly it suddenly pops up in the reader's brain that, so that means Dennis is alive as well. I really enjoy that ending, and I think Night of the Living Dummy 2 is one of the best Goosebump books I've ever read. So if I had to rate Night of the Living Dummy 2, I would give it a 9 out of 10. But that's my ranking of all four Night of the Living Dummy books. What are you guys' thoughts on this? Do you agree with my ranking? Do you agree with my rating? Let me know down in the comments below. And also, I'm also coming out with the announcement video tomorrow, showing you all the plans, what the future of this channel is going to be. And I'm probably gonna have to post the announcement video later on tomorrow night, because I'm probably gonna do a lot of stuff on my birthday, and I turn 18 tomorrow. So yeah. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see y'all tomorrow whenever I post the announcement video. Peace.